this is Cindy, Queen with a Heart, and I'm back with a card today. And the card is actually a case, and I can't remember now where I got it. I can't remember if this is from Nicole Majoric or Jennifer, I forget her last name, but she does a lot of stuff with Simon Says stamp. I will try and remember when I post this video to post who they are below, but I cannot promise because I have so little time that sometimes I have these things loading and I'm doing other stuff. So if I forget, make a comment down below and I'll try and edit it or add it as a comment. Anyway, this was a case and a card that I saw that she did, and my card's a little bit different, just using what I have. I'm starting off with a 5 1/2, 4 1/4 white card base. And then I cut a piece of white cardstock. It was actually cardstock I had on my... I actually had this Cuddlebugged. This is the Hearts Cuttlebug folder. I think it's like Love is in the Air or something like that from Provocraft. And I had it in my stash bucket over here. And I just pulled it out for this and I just trimmed it down a little bit. So it is, let's see what it is. It is 5 by 3 3/4. And then I ran it through my Cuttlebug, so it's kind of a white on white. I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. And then I am using more Christmas scrap. I am going to get as much mileage as I can out of this. And I'll put that down right here. And then I've got, this is Christmas trees on this side. And then this side is a lovely polka dot that's really not super Christmassy. I mean, it's got red and green, but they're not like popping out at you red and green. So I think they really, work. And so it's also cut at 3 3/4 by 5, and so it's going to fit right on top. And I did my best to center the heart. I used I want to say it's the Art Philosophy. It's a creative, I'm Close to My Heart cartridge, one of those. I'm pretty sure it's the Art Philosophy heart from there. And I use my gypsies, so I don't use like center point or any of that nonsense. So I just kind of placed my paper on my mat and then just kind of did my best to figure out where the heart should go on my mat. And it kind of fairly well. It's a little bit over on this side, I think, but it's okay. So then I've put some foam on here. And let me go ahead and get all of this foam off of here to put this down. And so this just gives it a little bit of a 3D effect. And this card's really cute because I think it would make a cute Valentine's Day card, but it doesn't scream, hearts and flowers and love, because that's not happening for me this year. So, but I've got friends that I would love to send cards to, my children. I do cards for them. So I place that down here like so. Okay, so there you go. And then I'm using these cute hedgehogs, and this is Fawn. So these cute little hedgehogs, they're just going to go down right here like that. Okay, so I didn't pop these up because I want them to kind of be inset into the heart. This is that. And then this, and I also bought the dies that go with it. The lawn. Oops. Need to place that a little bit in like that. And there we go. And then I've got this cute little heart that came from the paper collection. That came from the stamp set. I stamped it, colored it with my Copic, cut a little one of these foam squares in half and placed it on there. So there, it's like that. Isn't that cute? And then I cut using my Cricut again. And I think this is also from the Art Philosophy cartridge. I don't know. Let's see which side it's like. There we have, maybe, I don't know. It doesn't cut like perfectly. Because what I did was I cut one label and then I made one a tiny bit smaller for my image so I could do a little bit of layering. Just, you know, and I'm using scrap, of course. Christmas scrap. So just, okay, so here we go. And then this I'm just going to place right underneath. And that's my card. Isn't it cute? And so if you have like a heart die instead that you want to use, I think that would work really, really well. You can line it up a lot better. But if you don't, you can use your Cricut for this, or your Silhouette or whatever you have to cut your heart out for you. Or you could cut it out on a bigger piece of paper, and then that way you can trim it down so that it's centered and the right size, which is probably what I should have done, but I wasn't thinking. So anyway, I think that's really, really cute. You can see the little heart embossing coming through. So thank you for watching. This is Cindy with Creating with a Heart.